on grounds of political or other consideration. So it is out of question, and I am repeating it, so it is out of question to decide for establishment of a bench outside the principal seat of a High Court, contrary to the opinion of the Chief Justice of that High Court, which has been formed after considering the views of his colleague judges. Therefore, the effect of this judgment effectively is
he is pointing out, the Law Minister, the kind of
the
difficulties.
Karnataka case also arose out of a demand for creation of a bench in North Karnataka. There is a principal seat in Bangalore, a seat in North Karnataka had to be created in Dharwad. I cannot use the language which my gifted friend Mr. Jethmalani has the capacity to use, but I certainly agree with the spirit of what he and some others have said, that this was a power to be exercised by the government in consultation with the High Court. But this interpretation which the Supreme Court appears to have given, the concerned High Court virtually now has a veto in the matter of deciding whether a bench is to be created or not. And when this power by virtue of a judicial interpretation now vests in the High Courts itself, there are only three options left. The first option is that the government has to accept, and whatever opinion is given by the High Court, in this case we had written to the High Court in question, and on the 21st of April this year I received a letter from the Chief Justice of High Court that the Gujarat High Court had considered the matter and it did not favor the proposal of a bench, and the matter ends with that. The second option is, which I think in situations of this kind, statesmanship is required between various institutions, the parliament, the government, the judiciary, and we act in accordance with the requirements of the situation, public policies, we rise to the occasion. We see that there are states in this country where litigants, and this is not a reference to Rajkot that I am making, it's a reference to some other states, where litigants have to travel as much as 600 to 800 kilometers to reach the High Court. In some states, that is the level of distance. And therefore, in those areas, in accordance with the procedure prescribed in law, all the constitutional authorities, whether it's the High Court, the government, the state government, the assemblies, we consult, and therefore we make sure that cheaper justice to the people does not merely remain in the directive principles, only for seminars and speeches, but is effectively implemented by these processes. And I do hope that this is an area, after the judgment of the Supreme Court, the power is with the High Courts. The High Courts would take it into consideration and appropriately recommend where benches are required. And if such a situation does not happen, the legislature is always there to remedy the situation which may arise out of this. Sir, as I said at the very beginning, I agree with the spirit of the legislation, namely that we must have in places benches outside the principal seats, particularly where they are required. We don't need benches merely because there is a political demand at every place. Therefore, there will have to be an objective assessment, and I would therefore urge the mover of the private member's bill, Lalit Bhai, in view of what I have said, to kindly consider withdrawing his private member's bill.